Hello and welcome to episode 14 of No Bull. I'm Tim Clark. Today I'm going to talk about what to do when your tech just doesn't work and the tech support folks say it's all in your head. Stay tuned. So I have an iPhone 10. I got it on the release day here in Canada. So since November, I've been happily using a phone that, if I really want to be honest, is quite smaller than my plus-sized iPhone 7, even though Apple had indoctrinated me to believe that it is bigger. Now, to be fair, it is technically bigger in the tallness sense, but smaller in the width. And who here still sees that notch that just keeps waving at you every time you look at the screen, even after all this time? As you could be aware, I decided to use that great camera on the iPhone 10 to record my vlogs each week. I had a problem at first using mics with the stock software, so I invested in third-party app to do my recording of videos. And I don't know whether it is because of that software or just the hardware in the phone, but when I take my iPhone off the tripod after recording for about 25 minutes, it is so hot that the screen won't respond to my chubby little fingers. Now, this has nothing to do with my fingers, and I have somewhat put up with this for quite some time now. Now, sometimes I even have to resort to restarting the phone or waiting several minutes for the whole thing to just cool down. I even have turned on the phone after that cool down period, only to find that I had video that was just audio and a fuzzy screen. Now, I finally broke down and called the nerd geniuses at tech support at Apple, and they did some sort of alien takeover of my phone, of course, with my permission. And then they came back on the line to declare no need to worry, as everything is okie dokie and 100% nominal. Well, basically, I just don't believe a word of it. Just like the bad jokes at that White House Correspondents Association dinner, we all know that the comic each year is going to eviscerate the White House, but somehow we still get upset when they cross some imaginary line. Apple couldn't explain and is probably avoiding dealing with an issue that I've come to find out is not just with my particular iPhone 10. It turns out technology is great and designed and tested, but still there are bugs that crop up once they're released. The iPhone 10 is a warm phone, a hot phone, and in some cases the phone becomes unusable because it avoids wrecking itself by shutting down. For me, though, this presents a real issue, and then I don't want to get that perfect take of video and find that I have a pile of dog turds on my $1,000 plus iPhone that I bought just for the purpose of the camera. So, what's a newly minute YouTuber to do? Well, I guess there are some options. Number one, I can do nothing and just live with it. Number two, I can call back again and try and explain on the phone that it's not working right and see if there's any other option. I can do number three, which is use another phone like the Samsung Galaxy S8 that I now have on my desk at home, because my 20-year-old son decided that he was going to go and get his own new phone and plan because his work had a special price, only to find out that he's now paying $20 more per month after all that hassle. And he now has a phone that he said shortly after getting everything set up that my Instagram looks blurry on this non-OLED screen. Oh my, did he really do that? And did I just say that? Well, back to my options. There's option 4, and that's the one I'll probably end up doing. Take the trip into the Halifax shopping center, an hour from me at the Apple Store. I can insist that it's not going to fly to have me have to use another whole brand when I have invested in what amounts to the budget of some as yet unmentioned island state in the Apple ecosystem. When I do go there, I guess I will have that S8 out in my hand as a sign of my defiance and small threat to that geek squad there that I can and will make the decision to switch my entire life to Samsung. Well, we all know the cost and effort for this old dog to learn new tricks is just an empty threat. So if you are having issues, what do you do? Comment down below with your stories and advice, and I will listen and at least feel less alone in this David versus Goliath fight to take on the super machines at Apple. Also, let me know if your iPhone 10 or X or whatever you're calling it is overheating, and what you did if you got a satisfactory solution. Hi, if you liked that video, consider clicking on the thumbs up. If for some strange reason you hated it, just don't click at all, or use that other thumbs down button. While you're at it, why not click the red subscribe button? This helps to show support for our content, and someday in the distant future, we may even get accepted into the YouTube monetization program. While you're doing that, how about clicking that icon of a bell? That way you'll get a notification when I upload a new video. I do upload a minimum of one video every week between Sunday and Monday afternoon. I also produce other videos when the idea pops into my head. Thanks for your support, and see you next time here on Noble Tech Talk.